Oh, okay. Okay, the main show is not my laundry. It's me. So focus on me, babe.
Let's take this overboard now. I want you to
Feel that heat, and we can ride the boogie. Share that heat of love. I wanna
ride the
Okay, we're on the floor in my closet right now. Does this hat kind of like shade too much my eyes? Like, do you guys want me to be vulnerable? If I'm gonna be vulnerable with you, this wig is actually levitating off my head. It is not actually attached the way that it looks like it's attached. So I'm gonna throw this hat on backwards. Or should I put a fancy hat on? Which hat should I put on? The beret could be a moment. Or this one. Yeah. Now that the important business is discussed, we can get to the real deal. As you guys can see, I just did my laundry. I'm not even gonna lie, I did this laundry like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days ago. Who's counting? And it's just been sitting in my room, like not folded. You know when you do laundry and then you just don't feel like folding it? Like you had motivation to do it when you started the laundry and then now you've done the laundry and it's like, we can't do it, we can't. I was like, you know what, let me just fold this while I talk to y'all. I have been really struggling to sleep lately. I don't know what is wrong with me, but I just can't sleep. And yesterday night, I didn't sleep until 5 in the morning. And guess what? I don't know why I'm getting aggressive with you guys. Like you guys are the reason why I can't sleep. Look at this. Yeah. Like that is secured. Last night when I was trying to catch some shut-eye, I can't say that I was actually catching shut-eye. I have a bad habit of going on TikTok and scrolling for hours and then pretending like I don't know why I can't sleep. Like, girl, you just rotted your brain. What are you expecting? To get a peaceful 8 hours? I'm so confused. What thought process did you use there? Anyways, when the clock struck like 5 in the morning, I was like, okay, I'm officially tired. Now I can actually like sleep. My fire alarm in my building starts going off. And I don't know what it is about this building, but when I tell you these people will not shut off the fire alarm, like that fire alarm goes on for hours and hours and hours and nobody shuts it off. It's like, is this building burning down or what? The couple of times where I thought it was a drill, I like ran out in my pajamas and nobody else was outside. Now I just don't even take fire alarm seriously. Anyways, that just contributed to why I couldn't sleep for the rest of the night. Doesn't necessarily explain why I didn't sleep before 5 in the morning. You know what? Here's why I didn't sleep before 5 in the morning. I feel like the Olsen twins. Olsen twin? Mary Kate and Ashley? I think it's the hair, but I feel like the nigga version. Anyways, my mind past a certain time just begins to like race. Like I start thinking about everything that does not need to be thought about right now. I'm thinking about it. And I was thinking about the fact that I am like the perfect person. Like I'm just perfect, you know what I mean? Like I have no flaws at all. And if you say that I do, then your flaw is delusion. You lie to yourself, babe. You don't tell yourself the truth. I'm going crazy. It's currently 2 in the morning. Should I put my sports bras in here as well? I don't think so. Hey! I just broke this. That's spectacular! Just what I needed. Look. Okay, I was thinking to myself, I was like, yo, I have so many red flags. So many red flags. Is that what I was just saying? Anyways, that's what I'm saying now. I love a bit of accountability because if it's one thing I'm never gonna let a shorty do is tell me about myself. I like to know about myself before, because you know what? I used to live with this person who had so many wrong things with her. Like, I used to look at her and think like, you don't know these things are wrong because you're like a narcissist, I think. Is that what narcissism is? I don't know. I did a degree in psychology. I can't even tell you what narcissism is. But anyways, I never learned that, to be fair. I never did anything on narcissism, so get the fuck out of my face. She just never took accountability for her own actions. She thought everybody else was wrong. She was always right. It was always, how can we please you, not what you can do to please the group. You know what I mean? Like, she was just had a lot of things wrong with her. And I really suggested that she seek therapy. But then I was thinking to myself, like, when she goes alone to the therapist appointment, how is the therapist gonna know that she's bugging? How is the therapist gonna know that, you know, she's met so many people and so many people have a problem with her, when the so many people who have a problem with her are not in the room? You get me? Picking up what I'm putting down? I would hate for her to be me. You know what I mean? I would hate for that to be me. For someone to sit in my face and tell me that I'm a narcissist and I didn't know this before by myself? How? I'm 23. I spent 23 years of my life in this body of mine and I don't know that I'm crazy? I'll be damned. So I love a little bit of accountability. So I was thinking about my red flags the other day and I was like, what's really wrong with me? Because like, I can't be this perfect person. I'm not gonna call them red flags. I'm gonna call them beige. These are my beige flags. These are the things that I was sitting last night and I was just like, damn, shorty, you may need to look into that. Honestly, these beige flags make me who I am, so am I gonna fix them? No. Suck it up. I made a list of them. Sometimes I sit in my room and I talk to myself like out loud. And it starts with like, I'm praying, and then all of a sudden the conversation turns from now I'm talking to God to now I'm talking to Stacy. Where did we turn left here? And this notes document that I made is literally a telling sign as to like the fact that I was going mad last night, because why is some of it in caps and some of it in lowercase, some of it's bold, some of it's underlined, italicized, like what was good with me? I can't tell you. Okay, so let's see what I wrote down. One thing I do a lot is like I hold on to things. Like I will never let things go. Like you can do something to me and I promise you I'm never forgetting it. And I'm not saying I'm always gonna get my lick back, but like I'm always hoping that karma gets its lick back to you, because I'll never forget the way that you wronged me or the things that you said. You know what I mean? I'm a crier. I've always been a crier, and I am a crier, but now I've controlled my crying, right? So the other day I was controlling my crying in front of my roommate, and I was like, why do I do this? Like, why? I feel like crying right now, so why don't I just cry? Like, what's stopping me from crying? So now I'm sitting there and I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, what kind of blocks me from crying? When I was younger, I used to cry a lot, but I never used to know that I cried a lot. And then one day, my older brother was like, you cry so much, shut up. And I was like, it was like, I was taken aback. I was like, there's just no way. Who was gonna tell me that I cry too much? Because there's just no way that you just hit me right now. I never knew that I cried too much until you opened your mouth and you said that I cried too much. I'm definitely gonna fix that, because there's no way I'm a cry. I'm a bitch. So I stopped crying. That year I literally did not cry anymore. I just everything that would normally bring me tears, I just was like, I'm not crying about this. I'm not sad. I'm not sad. Me? Sad? I'm so happy about this. This is making me feel so good right now. Everything that would make me cry normally, I was just like fighting off the tears, I didn't want anybody to see me cry. Why? Because my older brother told me that I cry too much. And now I very much like hide my emotions, because I don't want to let people in. I don't want to make people feel like they're burdened with my emotion. Why do I hold on to that? That was just my older brother telling me that, you know, you do too much sometimes. Relax. Cry, but cry when it's warranted. Not when you just like tripped. You know? But why did I hold on to that for so long? Red flag. Another way this red flag shows up is, I was thinking to myself the other day, I was like, I'm just such a shy girl. Like if you ask me to describe myself to anybody, I'll tell you, I'm shy. I'm a shy person. I don't talk a lot. And that's a lie. Because listen to me for the past 20 minutes. I run my fucking mouth. Why do you think that you're a quiet person? Who made you convinced that you're a quiet person? Morimo. Be for you. You are loud mouth. That mouth of yours is very, very big. Close it. You know? And then I was thinking about it. I think a lot about my actions and the way that they affect myself and others. Some of y'all need to do that. Try it. Because you're getting on my last nerve. And you're going to be dealt with pretty soon. I was like, what made me think that I'm a quiet person? And I was thinking back to when I was like a little kid. I used to always get talkative on my report card, like always. Like I used to get straight A's, but then it would always say like, Stacy's a good student, but she's hella talkative. My parents only used to be able to see the talkative part. Like they used to be like, good job on the A's, but what's up with that mouth? Shut it. And I used to be like, I swear I don't even be open my mouth like that. I swear. Whole time in class, I'm just being a bird. So I had a best friend, her name was Sally. Sally, shout out you. Me and her used to just like, all class long, and it was just like the funniest things. Like I just couldn't keep my mouth shut. I feel so bad. I had this Egyptian teacher named Mr. Sati. God bless that man. He was very much tired with my whole entire class. We just would run our mouth. I feel bad for that man. Anyways, so yeah, my teachers used to always tell me that I'm talkative, and so then I was just like, you know what? I'm tired of this. I'm tired of my A's being taken for granted, because every single time I get straight A's, it's not about my straight A's. It's not about how good you did, Stacey. It's because you talk too much. You run your mouth too much. Shut up. So I was like, boom, I'm a shy girl now. I don't talk. This is me. This is who I am. This is how I'm always gonna be. I'm just quiet. So I went the next couple years being very, very quiet in class, like only speaking when spoken to. Teachers would ask me questions, I'd only answer what I was answering and what I was told to answer in class. And then I never got talkative again. And I was like, look at you. Talkative who? Talkative where? I'm a shy girl. I don't talk. I don't ever talk. I never talked in my life. You're bugging. You are bugging. You are on crack. Miss Paul. Miss Paul, if you're watching this, I'm not gonna say what I do to you or what I do to you if I see you in public. I'm just gonna keep that for myself. Now when I walk around, I'm just like, I'm so shy, I'm so quiet. But it's like, of lately, the people that I know in my life have been describing me as like outgoing and like bubbly, and like my energy attracts people in a room and like all this stuff. And I'm like, who are you guys talking about? I literally don't even know who you guys are talking about right now, because it's not me. I'm shy and nervous. Like, I'm trying to learn to just be that bubbly person that I am and stop trying to be this like shy girl. To be fair, I never actually tried. Like, it's not like I'm putting on a persona. The bubbly girl always comes out, but in my head I'm being shy. Let's let your brain and what's actually happening, let's let that become one. Yeah? red flag. The way that this like hyperfixation red flag kind of manifests itself in my life right now is like, let's just say I have a significant other or like a friend. If you make me feel like I bothered you at all, or if you make me feel like, oh, like you were just having a bad day and then you're just like, oh, I can't listen to you right now, I just am having like, or just like something like you just shut me down when I'm trying to say something, like something very minute, I will never open up to you ever again. I will never speak to you ever again. The levitating sideburn. Oh god. Oh my father, my god, what is happening here? Okay, we're all very much aware that this wig is fucked. I'm the type to like, if I bother you once or do something once and then you make a big deal out of it, or like shut me down if I try to open up to you, or you know, like make me feel weird about doing something, like I promise you I'll never do it to you ever again. Don't ever ask me to be open and honest and communicate with you ever again when you've shown that you are a buffoon that can't communicate. I'm not communicating with you anymore. I'm actually shutting my mouth. Back to shy girl. Boom. Like I hyperfixate on things a lot, and I'd never let a bitch tell me twice that they don't want me around. Never. I don't even let them tell me once, to be fair. If I get the vibes that you don't want me around, if I even get the smell, the inkling, I'm out. Don't worry about me. I'm gonna be over there taking care of myself. Fuck you and all your affiliates. Okay, another red flag of mine. I don't know if this is like a certified red flag, but I think it might be, and I think I need to pray it away, because I think I don't want to learn by the wrath of God that this is a red flag, you know what I mean? I might be just a tad bit more materialistic. I feel like because I've worked and I'm able to get myself things, when I'm with someone who can't do that for themselves, let alone me, I'm like, yeah, you're done. And it's over. Is that materialism? I mean, if 1 + 1 = 2 and 2 + 2 = 4. My leg is numb. Ah! Ah! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, how do I bring it back? I'm so confused. How do you bring it? I'm getting like pins and needles. Crisscross applesauce is not for tall people. And I remember I always tell my like parents or my aunties and stuff, like I just can't be with a man who don't got money. But it's like, is that taking over my life? Am I looking at materialism a little bit too much? Am I being a materialistic person? And I don't want to be so materialistic that God humbles me completely to make me stop being materialistic. I personally don't want that lesson. So I personally am gonna stop that red flag right now. But as of right now, red flag. Another red flag is that I'm so picky, guys. I am so picky. I don't get it. Don't mind my eyebrows, guys. Me and Layla shaved them the other day. I shaved her here and I shaved her here, and now I look kind of derpy. They're gonna grow back. Worry about your own eyebrows. Worry about your edges. Worry about your bills. Leave my eyebrows alone. Yeah, they're leaning, but so is your hairline. I'm sorry, I don't know why I came at you like that. It's my eyebrows. I'm the problem. It's me. I'm so picky. I literally just did a brand deal with a dating app. And the way I'm on this dating app and I'm literally swiping left every time. Like left as in like, I don't want you people. Like even when I'm with my roommate outside, she'll be like, somebody's cute, and I'll be like, do you see their socks? And she'll be like, what's wrong with their socks? I'm like, they chose ankle socks. As a man chose to show me from your upper thigh to your lower ankle. That's what you chose to expose to me today. Are you a stripper? Are you a prostitute? Are you the woman or am I? I'm so confused. I don't like it. I just be judging people. Like, oh my gosh, what is wrong with me? I don't have it all together, so why am I judging everybody else? I don't know, but I'm just so picky. Like someone's hair could just be a little bit like, oh. And it's like they could be having an off day. But like I don't take it as an off day. It's just like, wow, you came out like that? Oh. I'm so picky. It's really bad. I need to get it together. I feel like sometimes I'm with my friends and my friends are very like, I'm gonna fix him. I'm gonna fix him and I'm gonna make him better, and I'm gonna, God forbid, I'm beginning. English is my first language. When I learn how to speak it, I'm gonna let y'all know. God forbid, wow. God forbid, I'm building a nigga workshop. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not here to build the perfect man. You are meeting me as a complete person. Why are you just like lacking in some areas? Like sometimes my hair's not done. Well, that's fine. And sometimes yours is not done, that's fine. But sometimes people are in a place where they don't even realize that their hairline is, that haircut that you have, it just does not fit you. It doesn't work for you, babe. They're so deep in the abyss of whatever thought process that they're in when they think that what they're doing is looking good, looking nice. And it's not. And it's not my job to come into that abyss and come and find you and help you. I'm not building nigga workshop. I can't help you. Get out of my face. Oh, sorry. You know? Like my friends be like, just be like his hair. Your hair looks cuter like this. Oh my gosh, you know what would really look cute if you did this with your hair? I'm not gonna do that. Sorry. I'm too picky. I need to stop being picky if I'm being real. Red flag. I text like shit. Red flag. Like, you can't get a hold of me. I promise you guys. My text back game is so bad. Like, I can't. Something about calling people and texting people and people wanting a response from me, just like, it doesn't make me mad, but it's just like I'm a very avoidant person. When things overwhelm me, or like if I'm going through something by myself, I like to just be by myself. And so now you're trying to insert yourself in my self time, and it don't gonna happen, swear pie. So instead of just being like, I'm going through something and I can't answer your phone, I just be ignoring them, which is really bad. It's gotten to the point where like no one texts my phone because they just know they're not getting a response, and I don't blame them. I'm losing friends because they think that I don't care about them. And in reality, I do care about them. I do love them. But I'm going through something right now. And I'm also a secretive person. So I don't tell people that I'm going through something. I self-isolate myself. And then when you text me, I can't respond because I'm depressed and I'm going through it. And so, like, you see? Like, it's like a tug of war, and we're like fighting with each other right now. You get me? Red flag. For sure. Texts just feel like a punch to the face. If you ever texted me in your life, know that you just punched me in the face. And then calls are like a triple whammy. This makes it look like I have like shaved sides and like a mullet in the back. Another red flag of mine is that I'm scared of commitment. I feel like when I was like 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, I was okay with commitment. I was good with like, you know, being with people. Bro, I forgot I'm supposed to be folding my laundry. Whoa. I was so okay with being in relationships and being with people, and I wanted love so bad. And then once I got onto these streets and I realized that niggas ain't shit and bitches ain't shit either, I was like, yo, I'm scared of commitment. I'm scared to commit to people because you don't know when people are having your best interest in mind or your worst interest in mind. You don't know when people are gonna hurt you. You don't know when people are gonna do things to you, and you don't even know when people are gonna Bro, I don't want to commit to nobody because I don't want nobody to play me for a fool. You know what I mean? You're the only one who has your best interest in mind. And sometimes you don't even have your own best interest in mind. So who can you really trust if you can't even trust yourself? I'm not gonna commit to you. And then on top of that, it's like there's so many different people in this world. Everybody's gonna lack something, and that something is always something that I can find in something else. Who do I commit to? There's so many people fighting for my attention. What am I gonna put? My phone is so dry. Your commitment issue, babe, is that you have no one to commit to. Plain and simple. Anyways, red flag. My last red flag, it's not actually last, I have a lot more, but this is the last one I'm gonna do for this video because I actually just can't be arsed with this laundry. I can't be arsed. I'm serious, I'm just gonna leave it there. I cannot do this anymore. It's because I folded approximately 3 things and I can't do it anymore. I'm done. I can't multitask. That's another red flag. Clearly. But I like being around people, but I also don't like being around people. Like, I hate being around people because people just be like, and just talk. And it's like, we don't have to talk right now. We could just shut up. We don't have to say things to each other. We could just be quiet. Like, if there's nothing to be said, don't try to fill the air with things to say. Let's just shut up. And then I get easily annoyed with people who just like, you know, run their mouth, because it's just like, we don't need to do all that. Actually, my brain has already so many thoughts inside of it and you're filling it up more. I'm gonna bust. Don't shut up, I'm gonna bust open like a balloon. When I met my best friend, her name's Basha, in college, one of the things that I really did appreciate about her is that me and her can sit in a room and be quiet for so long and do nothing and say nothing. And it's like neither of us are like, oh my god, is this awkward? Do you want to talk about something? Or do you want to do something? We would literally just sit there, use our phones, and say absolutely nothing for hours, and then randomly just be like, yo, bro, you hungry? Yeah, I'm hungry. Dining hall? Okay, bro. We walked. And it was like, never was a conversation of like, there was never even a conversation of, bro, we just sat in silence for mad long. Weird, huh? No, it was just like, everybody shut up. It's gonna be alright if everybody just bite your tongue. So yeah, those are my red flags. I'm gonna go take a shower because clearly I sweat my wig off at the gym. Clearly. Or is it not clear? Oh, it's clear. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I just was like, you know what? I'm so tired, genuinely, of like, I guess YouTube now. It's just so like it's a big production, like lights, cameras, action, mad ideas, mad thought. Like, let's just create so many ideas and let's just like, I miss when YouTube was just like, sit down and ramble. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna just chat. I'm gonna run this fucking mouth to this fucking camera, and that's what's gonna be. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed listening to me ramble at 2 o'clock in the morning. Let me know in the comment section down below what time it is wherever you are. What time are you watching this? Are you an insomniac? Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the post notification bell down below so you get the notification whenever I post. When do you post, Stacey? Every Friday. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. I hope for the insomniacs out there, I hope you sleep tight. Hope you get a good 8 hours, and hope you wake up feeling refreshed. Also, in the comment section, let me know what you guys' red flags are. Let's all be accountable right now. Let's stop. Don't lie to yourself. We all see it. Take accountability. Let's go. Okay. Talk to you later. Bye. Oh my gosh. Adios.
I wanna
Ride the boat,